What's going on, my dudes? This is Mr. Gardner, and this is Math Time with Mr. G. Today we're just going to talk about parallel and perpendicular lines, how they're special types of slopes, and how we can use them. Parallel line means that it has the same slope, but a different y-intercept. So looking at these two examples going across, the slope of 3, those are both the same, but a y-intercept of -1 and +7. So this is parallel. Okay, so the next one says 1/2 and -1/2. So those look similar, but those are different slopes. So this is not parallel. And then the last one says 1/4, 1/4. So those are the same slope, but it says +2, +2. That is not a different y-intercept. And so this is the exact same line. So we're going to say not parallel. Alright, to create a parallel line, the first thing we need to do is find the slope and find the y-intercept. So if they give us just the slope and a point, we have to get back into y equals mx plus b form. Now that I have in y equals mx plus b form, I have the slope, I have the y-intercept. So to find a parallel line, I have to have the same slope, and I could pick any single value here except for 2. So b can be any number but 2. I'm just going to say 1. So these two lines are parallel. Perpendicular means that it's two lines that create 4 right angles. The way that we find it, if they only give us one line, is we have to use this thing called the opposite reciprocal. The opposite reciprocal means flip the fraction and then flip the sign. And then both of these are for slope. So what this means is perpendicular means two lines that cross and they create right angles. All to find the opposite reciprocal. If they give us 1/2, the opposite of that would mean to make it negative and then flip it from 1/2 to 2/1, or -2. So another example would be -2/5. Flip the fraction and flip the sign. And because it's already negative, I'm going to make it positive. Okay, if they give us 3, we have to make it into a fraction to put it over 1. Flip the fraction, and because it was positive, we have to make it negative. If I get a whole number, I have to make it into a fraction, flip the fraction, and then change it from negative to positive. So I flip the fraction, flip the sign, and I have perpendicular lines. So if they give us this equation, the first thing we have to do is get into y equals mx plus b form. After doing that, I just have to get the opposite reciprocal of this slope. And then my b term for perpendicular lines doesn't matter. They can be the same, they can be different. B can be whatever you want. So I'm just going to do 1 again. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. But other than that, be kind to each other, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.